guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing another hair tutorial using Unjacky's products, and I hope you guys are ready because it is time to get justified. So right now, as you guys can see, I am using the Unjacky's moisturizing cold wash cleanser, and I'm just going through my hair right now. I've already wet my hair, so I'm just putting the product through my hair to go ahead and do a cold washing. And I always start my process off, as you guys know, with parting my hair, usually down the middle, and then I go in and just make sure I cover my hair with the product. So after I've washed my hair and rinsed out the cold washing, I'm now moving on to the Fix My Hair Intensive Repair Conditioning Mask by Unjacky's. And I'm actually just using like the sample sizes right now. They were a sponsor for my Hello Gorgeous Beauty Brunch brand, which is for black women who are entrepreneurs, and so I'm just trying out the product so you guys can see how it works. And once I have my hair all covered, I am going to now just put it under my foil cap so that it can sit for a few minutes as recommended on the product. So you just want to make sure all your sides are tucked in. And then one other thing I usually do is I like to tie down, just reinforce keeping that heat in and not making sure I don't have any like water and stuff leaking around my face by tying up the edges. So as you can see, everything's nice and secure, no heat's gonna come out, and I can chill out. So once I've done the recommended time to let the product sit on my hair, I go ahead and take it off. I like to see what it's done to my hair. My hair turned out really, really soft, and I love the way that it felt. And once I finish washing everything out, you guys can really see how clean and defined my curls are now. I am actually just going to go ahead and do my leave-in conditioner. And guys, as I told you before in my last video, Unjacky's products are very affordable, very, very good on, in my opinion, 4B, 4C hair. And they really have products for all different types of hair, but definitely 4B, 4C hair. And I would recommend you guys trying it. So I sometimes do like a semi-detangling process. I didn't really want to do too much detangling with the hair this time around, but I do advise that you guys make sure you get good coverage with the product. Once I got all the product in, I took a big tooth comb, and of course I had my hair kind of broken down into 4 large sections so that I can go through and detangle a bit. And I'm actually doing this without using the detangling product by Unjacky's, and as you guys can see, I'm still able to really detangle my hair very, very well. I'm a little tender-headed, so don't mind the facial expressions. Alright, so that was a piece of work. Now that we have detangled the hair, what I generally do, is you guys saw in my last video, which I'll leave linked here for you to check it out, is that I like to take a blow dryer and just kind of semi blow out my hair. I don't like to get my hair completely dried out because I don't want to dry out my hair per se, but I usually do this process so that I can get rid of majority of the moisture so that my hair dries a lot faster, especially if it's like me doing my hair the night before or the evening before I want to wear it out. A lot of times, it doesn't dry as fast. So this really helps that process of it drying overnight. So now that all sections of my hair dry, as you can see, it's nice, pretty, and fluffy, and it has lots of bounce and body to it. My curls are very defined, and I haven't even really put any product on it. I'm going to go ahead into the styling of my hair. You guys know I just like to part my hair off. And this time I'm using the Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Curling Gel to style my hair. I'm not using the LOC process as I usually do, which Aunt Jackie's is very popular for promoting that process. I'm just simply, I have enough product on my hair. It's just totally fine the way it is. And you guys know I usually do try to make sure that I, kind of comb out the ends just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. So then when I take down my twist out, they're defined all the way to the tips. So when you're using the product, just make sure you apply the product all the way from the root to end, get that full coverage, and then twist. And I always twist my hair away from my face. Usually that's the style that I like to go for, because I find that my twists don't unravel, especially when I'm putting it in a ponytail. It just goes in the direction of the way that I'm going to be wearing my hair or pulling my hair back. And guys, twist outs are like my go-to protective style whenever I'm not wearing wigs, or if I don't have like a crochet style or something. I always twist my hair out, and I'll go for days without taking my hair down. So this time I did my twist a little larger than normal, and you'll see how it looks in the end. I do it from time to time. So a lot of times I know that when we are natural, we don't tend to comb our hair. Like some people talk about how they go for days and weeks without combing their hair. I comb my hair from root to end when it's still semi-wet or wet, because I just want to minimize the amount of tangles I have and knots that I get. I just don't think that it's healthy to let your hair go for a very long time without, properly managing and taking care of it. I find that when you let it go for a long time without doing anything to it, you end up with an even worse situation. So yeah, and as you guys can see with just the products I've been using, my hair, even with this smaller tooth comb, the ease of the comb going through my hair is really, really good. So now that all the hair is twisted down, as you guys can see, I have bigger pieces and sections in my hair this time around. I still use the same method with stretching them. I take a rubber band, or not a rubber band, but a hair band, and I just kind of stretch it down. As you guys can see, it's kind of stretched out on my hair. And then I'll just put it all in one big ponytail or what have you, or just pin it back like I'm doing now, so that it's out of my face, and it'll make it easier for me to cover it up, as you guys can see. And honestly, y'all, when I wear my hair out, I wore it out like this before in public. Yes, I have, with no shame whatsoever. People already know what time it is. I feel like other naturals, especially, you already understand what time it is, sis. So don't be out here judging people. If you want to judge somebody walking around with dry hair, brittle dry hair. But don't judge the person who is just trying to, make sure her curls are protected. So I usually make sure that none of my hair is left out or sticking out from my my scarf, and I always use a silk scarf for the base, and then I'll usually tie like one of my African scarves. It's just some additional reinforcement, because sometimes that silk scarf can definitely slide off when you're having a good old night's sleep, and you definitely don't want it to rise up above your edges and stuff. That's how I keep my edges intact. I make sure they're covered at night when I go to bed, or just when I'm laying down, period. Like, I just get in the habit of tying my head up because I don't want to damage the hair that I've put in so much effort and work for. So once I have it to where I like it and I'm, cute, I still gotta go to bed cute. Like, yeah, I'm single, but, still, I gotta be cute for me. So once it's tied up, that's pretty much it. As you guys can see, that was an easy tie up. And then the next morning, I've already taken down my scarf and stuff, and as you guys can see, the hair has been stretched out. It's dried nicely. It's still very moisturized. And before I take it down, I always put a little oil on my hair, just so that it helps with preventing frizz when I loosen my hair up. And one of the things that you guys are going to want to do, for anybody who doesn't know, is try to separate your hair naturally. Just go with the flow as you're feeling your hair and you're unraveling your twist. Just kind of feel for the areas where your hair is already naturally separating, and then separate it that way, just so you can minimize even more frizz from occurring. Also, in this video, I was kind of like getting ready for work basically, and I generally unloosen my twist from the bottom up, but today I was just trying to get it done and I was loosening it from the top down. This is not so much recommended because, as you guys can see, doing it from the top down, when you get closer to the end, as the hair is unraveling, you can get little knots and stuff, and you don't want to do that. So I would just recommend, when you are unraveling your twist, number one, use some oil on your hand. Make sure you got some oil, and then just make sure you go with the natural, like how you see I'm doing now, just loosening it up natural, like how it's naturally loosening up. And then also do it just from the end to the root. So one thing when it comes to the front of my hair, I always run into the issue where the front part of my hair is generally more of a straighter curl than the back of my hair in most cases, especially when I stretch it out. I don't know, I just have a multi-pattern type hair, I guess, and so with the front, it'll a lot of times will kind of like kind of go flat, or it'll look straighter or just more crinkly than it will be coily and curly in most cases. So I try not to do too much tampering with it. Because I know throughout the day, like, it's just gonna, do its own thing anyway. So in the back, I'll do more of a like fluffing and stretching it out type thing, but for the front I don't. So as you guys can see, this is a finished product. I didn't like pick it out or anything like that because I feel like it had enough volume for me going to work. But I really love the way that it turned out. I hope you guys do too. Let me know in the comments what you feel. Give this video a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video, and be sure to try out this product.